Okay, so for me, standout character was Spider-Man. As you were talking about Ant-Man going from one film to the next, he just pretty much brought some comedy to it, and that's what we know Ant-Man for.
Yeah, well, I think
that's all he really brought to it.
Yeah,
that's all he brought to
and
his
he showed
own
the
movie
new
as well.
fact that he could
no, he basically which is kind of funny because in DC Legends of Tomorrow, the last episode, which I think was released, well, for America it was released before Civil War. For us it came out just after Civil War. In there,
Captain Adam
becomes big. He does it for the first time. So I was like, this is like, that's a little surprising. I was like, oh, cool. I think that's the main thing Ant-Man brought in besides a bit of humor. Paul Rudd was, look, I can fight it. I can be big.
I can be big.
Now let's say if we took out the fact that this is a Captain America film, this was just Avengers Civil War.
Yeah.
Without Captain America's portrayal of the dramatic humor or dramatic parts, and he brought it the feeling, the heart, the belief that the human condition can overcome anything, that you must have belief in other people, that you must stick by your friends. Even if someone bigger pushes you around, if you believe in something, you stand by it and you stick for it. Had he not had that role in the film, would it have just been another action Avengers film with no real depth and meaning to it?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
Does he save the film in that sense?
I think he keeps it grounded a lot, but again, look, it's a Captain America film, so it would have been based around regardless, it would be based around him in terms of how he is as a person. With Avengers, it's not about him. It's about the collective team and this monumental thing they've got to overcome.
Yeah. But this was a collective team effort, but there was a division.
Yeah, but it was. If you remember again, the core of the movie was him and Bucky.
Yeah.
That's the core. Yeah, the core was him and Bucky. That was the core. It just, you had outside factors. Black Panther, his father got killed, and they thought it was Bucky. And then Iron Man's parents got killed because of Bucky. It was, and then he doesn't want to turn his back on his friend because
he's just this bastard little black sheep that ruins everyone's life.
And then you got, I almost said Peter Jackson. You got Captain America, who doesn't want to turn his back on his friend because he understands that he's a man out of time and it wasn't his fault.
But not just that. I mean, growing up, Bucky Barnes stood by his side through everything.
Yeah. Well, you saw that in the first not so good Captain America. First Avenger. No, I said it was a decent movie, but it wasn't Winter Soldier. It wasn't Civil War. And there you saw how Bucky was.
But then again, the first Marvel movie of any new character is not really that good.
Iron Man was.
Iron
Man was the only one that
but Thor was pretty crap.
Yeah, I'm saying, but Iron Man was the first that came out guns blazing.
Yeah, but...
And then,
But I think Iron Man could have only been guns blazing.
Yeah, true.
They couldn't have made it any other way.
Right, and let me ask you this, Alex.
Talking to you.
Black Panther, speaking to his father before the political...
Yeah.
As we spoke previously, we said they're probably going to introduce him into some political scene.
Yeah.
What language were they speaking to each other?
I have no idea.
They talk about an African language.
Yeah.
It sounded like...
I'll give you three.
Give us
three to choose
between
Zulu, Sotho, or Xhosa.
I'm going to say Zulu.
I'd say Sotho.
We're both wrong.
Xhosa, seriously? But, okay, I didn't know that.
His father is actually South African, speaks Xhosa. He taught...
Oh, you teach him. Oh, okay.
How to...
Well, now the flaming racist in me hates this movie.
No, I didn't. I knew they picked an African language or one of our 11.
It sounded familiar, but I'm white, so I don't know.
No, but we don't speak it, so... I honestly didn't think it was Xhosa, but maybe that's just because...
dialect?
Yeah, maybe because the guy isn't actually from South Africa, maybe he's... I don't know, I can't say because the father is.
They didn't start any sentence with eh. That's why we didn't understand it.
No, that's cool. I actually didn't know. I really didn't know.
No, I didn't know either.
But I wouldn't expect to if I don't.
There were subtitles. I didn't need to know.
I don't think the subtitles. I was trying to.
That's actually true. As soon as you see the subtitles,
you
turn off in terms of what you're listening to.
Well, I know that I was watching the movie with Alberto and Elmo.
Yeah.
And they started actually having an argument
of what it was
in the movie as to what language was spoken, and I'm like,
and I hope they left, right?
Shut up! I'm trying to watch, yeah. And Alberto's going, no, it's Sutu, and Elmo's going, no, it's Xhosa. And then behind us there were 3 chicks who were laughing because of the 2 of them having an argument.
Well, I think they were laughing because the 2 white guys arguing about what African language they were speaking.
And they're just sitting there going, why didn't they just read the subtitles like everyone else?
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I knew they picked one of the 11 official languages. I just didn't know which one. And
we have 11 official languages?
Yeah.
Where are you from, eh?
Shit. Okay, my last
from the
question.
white side of town.
We're the only country in the world that is that, I think.
My last question is regarding Captain America Civil War. What was your score for it out of 10? Because I gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
I don't fucking remember what I gave it out of 10.
No, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
I definitely scored it higher than Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but you ate Age of Ultron.
The reason I gave it a 7.5 is because I just personally believe that if it wasn't for Captain America and what he brought to it, to ground the film, as you said earlier, I think it would have just been another Age of Ultron. Another Avengers film. So I gave it that. Without his contribution, Chris Evans, who owns the role now of Captain America.
Yeah. And not the Human Torch.
Yes. Which actually is something that's been coming up. What happens to Captain America when he retires, and who would take over from him? Out of that group,
he's 100 fucking years old. He's never gonna die.
Well, no, but he doesn't want to do the movies anymore.
Oh, he doesn't want to do the movies.
Yeah, I think his contract is like 7.
Okay, but
he's done like 5.
Well, then we're gonna usher in the age of CGI characters.
We will have a look now which character we would decide on.
Ryan Reynolds.
What was your score out of 10?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
I gave it. I think when I walked out of there, I gave 8.5. I think it was 8.5 or 9. I gave it somewhere high like that.
And you?
So the first time I walked out of it, I definitely gave it a solid 8. Second time a solid 7. Third time a solid 4. No, I'm joking. I gave it a 8 out of 10 every time.
Okay.
What
was your reason for that?
I just really enjoyed it. Like I'm getting a little bit.
Are you asking as to why I gave it an 8 and not a 9?
No. Why would you say it's an 8 out of 10?
Okay.
I gave my reason for a 7.5 out of 10.
I don't know. I just really felt. I always feel that. Okay, not so much the first Captain America, but most of the Captain Americas seem to tell the story better. Like, when we watch Iron Man, it's only Iron Man. We never see any other character. Maybe Black Widow occasionally. When we watch Thor, it's only Thor. We don't see anyone else. Captain America, it's just like, like this one we saw Iron Man, Black Widow, Black Panther, Bucky Barnes, and the story of all of them. And they told a story.
Yeah.
And like we know that, Hawkeye had retired and then came out of retirement. And you're kind of like, oh, that's cool. That it's more, the characters seem more human in that movie. They're not just, they're here because someone told me to be here. They actively say, oh, look, I have families and all this other stuff. So I liked it in that sense because it was more of a storytelling. I mean, even like the airport scene where they fucking shit up, there was a reason why they were there. They're like, oh, we've got to get out of Germany sort of thing.
We've got to get on that
plane.
Well, it wasn't just catch a helicopter, which was a decoy.
Yeah.
Catch the stealth
thingy.
Yeah, the stealth jet. I can't remember. It's one of Iron Man's planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the twin jet. Wasn't it twin jet?
I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I've watched the movie 4 times.
I just remember it looked really cool.
Yeah, and a radio tower fell on them as they were running towards it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Except the now hot. What's her name?
Scarlett Johansson?
No, man. The chick who can control shit with her head.
Oh,
with her brain.
Scarlet Witch.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
She's now also got hotter.
I have a little bit of a gripe with Scarlett Johansson, considering Warren pointed out to me that she was pregnant when they were filming this movie.
Not this one. It was Age of Ultron.
Was it Age of Ultron?
Age of Ultron, she was pregnant.
Was it Age of Ultron?
That's why she had such little in terms of action.
Okay, then I mixed up the time.
Okay,
I thought it was this one, my bad.
Well, watching it 3 times, there are a lot of shots where
It's not her.
where, you know, but the thing is, it's obvious it's not her, because there was one shot where it was in the movie where she's,
So you're talking about the action sequence.
yeah, the accuracy.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Choreography.
they would then show her face. Okay, so she'll do these like flips and then land and then like flick her hair up, and I'm just like, that's not Scarlett Johansson. And then they would cut quickly. But it was very,
It was the same with the motorbike scene in Age of Ultron. You could literally see it was not her.
Well, I think it's on a physical standpoint because obviously you've got your stunt double who's toned,
Yeah.
toned, and then you've got the star who.
no, but then don't show their face.
Listen,
Yeah,
They
let's-
showed her
let-
face,
let's
and I was
see-
just
It was
like,
probably,
that-
it was
that's definitely
probably
not
when they shot it, it was probably like a flick of hair, and they're like, it's too quick to see.
Yeah.
And then obviously on a
On an IMAX screen,
that little thing is now.
it's not a huge gripe. It's not like it didn't kill the movie for me. It broke like the immersion for like half a second for me, because they landed, they finished the stunt, and she flicked her hair up, and then they did a quick cut, and I'm like, it's not Scarlett Johansson, but I'll allow it. The stunt double was fucking pretty.
It's just like effing pretty. I was just gonna say Scarlet Witch got. I don't know. From the last one to now, she seemed a lot hotter. But anyway,
Well, let's go back to the best scene.
There's a movie where she actually is naked. I can't remember what it's called.
the best scene in that film, okay, was when we saw her film from her ass cheeks from behind, standing next to Tony Stark. That was probably an Oscar-winning shot.
Ass shot. Best ass shot in a movie.
And that actually literally showed how sexy she is, and that wasn't her stunt double.
No,
Yeah.
that definitely wasn't her.
It was-
Well,
it was
she
a-
doesn't
it was
need-
a stunt-
she doesn't need a stunt double to do this.
with a stunt bum.
Stunt bum.
It was a stunt bum.
Stunt bum.
What's your job? I'm a stunt bum.
Stunt
You were
bum.
complaining
Body
about
double.
Scarlet Witch, why?
No, I didn't complain. I
Oh.
just said the chick, because you said the tower fell on squad, I just that chick. And I was just saying she became much hotter. My only issue with the Captain America stuff is just the Marvel thing in general, which we always speak about, is as much as more dark and grounded this is, it's still very, even when they shoot it, you can see it's sunny days, it's bright, it's colourful.
Well,
that's my only thing.
and
That's
another-
my only thing.
Another good point